sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the beautiful city of Seattle. We welcome you inside Lumen Field, the home of the Seahawks. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Los Angeles Rams and the Seattle Seahawks. On the Rams sideline is Sean McVay. His team atop everyone's power rankings, 7-0 to start the season. On the other side, the Seahawks, it's Mike McDonald. His guys had the week off last week, so they are, in theory, rested up and ready to get back at it. Welcome to the booth. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. We are set for a good one. Off we go from Lumen Field. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Rams offense taking the field for the first time and taking the snaps. A quarterback now in his third year in the league.
To say he found a pretty good rhythm last week, I think, Mike, is a little bit of an understatement. I mean, he single-handedly accounted for 30 points after throwing for 5 touchdowns in last week's win. He had a couple of interceptions, and those are obviously concerning, but a little bit easier to live with the picks when you can get that sort of production out of your passing game. Look for him to keep slinging the rock all over the field, cut down on the turnovers. He can do that. He expects to lead his team to another victory in this one.
And he's going to fight forward. Didn't get a whole lot. It's going to be enough to move the chains.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass. You can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, and pick up the first down.
And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. We'll try again. It's second and 10. He'll look to throw. Rolling right. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. Now, faking the give, forced to his right. He keeps it himself. And he'll be forced out of bounds just a couple of yards short of a first down. That's a pickup of 8. Ball on the 32. It's second and 2. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
And he's got it to Flowers for the connection. The break the huddle, coming up now for first and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20.
That's another Rams.
Ready.
Gain
32.
And the Rams first down.
Check, huh?
On play action, he'll set up to throw. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Inside the 10, it is caught. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is first and goal. Gibbs. He'll get this forward. No signal. They're going to mark him down at the 1. a little closer. Here's second and goal.
Ready?
One more time. They try Gibbs. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, L.A. That is 16th touchdown of the year. That touchdown puts him in double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Rams will take a 7-0 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. On the return, it's Parker Washington. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Here comes the Seattle offense to take over for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
I think if you asked every player around the league, going into the bye week, it is critical that you come in off of a win. It just makes the coaches in better moods. It makes everybody in the building in a better mood. And certainly it makes your time away from the team a little bit easier. So they've had a long week thinking back to their loss the week before. And hopefully they were able to address a lot of those issues. And they certainly want a different result today.
He'll get this out to his running back. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line.
And 12 at the 36-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. Was brought down. That pass should pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Now they'll set up to throw. That is hard. And he will score. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seattle. That is second TD catch of the season. The extra point is good. And the Seahawks come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This one taken at the 7. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Rams offense, Jahmyr Gibbs, set to get back on the field. As we take a look at the league leaders in receiving touchdowns, he tops all other NFL running backs to this point in the season. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a first down.
18 on the play. First down, Los Angeles.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. Jay Flowers, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down. They'll look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Second time they've connected on the drive. And this one goes for 17 yards. They'll come up here, first and 10. They'll look to throw again. A ball deep for the end zone. And that ball out of reach.
Intended for Jahmyr Gibbs. Incomplete. Brings up second and
Previous
10.
play is under review.
They're looking both at the feet to see if 2 were down, but also whether or not he had full possession of the football when those feet were down. So the challenge is unsuccessful, and he's going to have to be careful here because he has just one challenge for the remainder of the game. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. So after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10.
10 yards to go.
rush to his right. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
That's another Rams first down.
Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. All even on the scoreboard. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment. Second quarter now, Rams in control of the football as they come up now, second and goal.
Ready.
They'll run with Gibbs, and he barrels his way into the end zone. Jahmyr Gibbs, touchdown Rams. That is second touchdown of the game, and 17 for the season. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his second rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
Now Aubrey for the extra point. And that is off the left upright. It's no good. And they are unable to tack on the extra point. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Now return, coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Jaden Higgins, the intended receiver. It's second down.
19 Tigers.
Back to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Go.
That is caught by Washington. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
1st and 10 at the 29.
They'll look to throw yet again. That one swung out wide to Walker. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
That's another Seahawks first down.
Back to the air one more time. He's got room to roam. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown Seahawks. Now the extra point. He's got it. And the Seahawks move out in front by a point. It's 14-13. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Rams offense, Jahmyr Gibbs set to get back on the field. And as a play caller, when you've got a guy who's running like this, you lean on him. And your offensive line has had big opening after big opening and big numbers in this first half. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
These are the type of negative plays that you just can't allow to happen, especially when you find yourself trailing. They continue to lose chunks of yards on these sacks, and they want to claw themselves out of this hole. They're going to have to protect the quarterback. For the most part, he's been very accurate accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down. Fair catch is called for and made just inside the 35-yard line.
At their own 34-yard line.
First carry now for Kenneth Walker. Oh, he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run. This one complete to Washington. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Third, they need 8.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
The Rams offense, Jahmyr Gibbs, set to get back on the field. And he's made a big impact in the passing game. As you look at the NFL leaders in receiving yards by a running back, his name right there at the top. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. Open man, that's Flowers. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll go right back to Flowers. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line.
A gain of 34 yards.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Ready.
Now, faking the give. Rolling to the left. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down. Forced out left. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down.
6 yards. That's good for a Rams.
Ready?
1st down.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Forced out wide. To the back of the end zone. He's got it. Puka Nacua. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Some play by the quarterback. He got flushed by the rush, but Greg made the right choice and ends up with a touchdown pass.
The question always is for these quarterbacks, Mike, in this situation, how long does he remain a passer, or then does he just tuck it down and become a runner? I think he does this perfectly, extends the play as long as possible, gives time for his receiver to uncover, and results in a touchdown.
Ready, set.
Decision is made. The offense will stay out there and go for 2.
The Rams will...
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
Seahawks, 14.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here, this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
On play action. He'll set up to throw. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Now they'll set up to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
A tight end in motion now. Try and run it with Walker. And he's going to be knocked down hard in the backfield. Loss on the play, and it's going to bring up 4th down. What a hit. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Seahawks will cut the lead down to 4. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
Let's go. Yellow, 22. Right.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 40-yard line. He has really thrown the ball well here in this first half. Look at the numbers. Over 200 yards passing now for the game. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll look to throw. Unloads downfield, looking for Nakua. That's hard. That long one's going to bring them 1st and goal. He is brought down at the 5-yard line. A big play at a critical juncture in this game. 55 yards on the game. Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it 1st and goal. Moving to his right. That is caught. Back corner of the end zone. Touchdown, L.A.
Touchdown, Los Angeles.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here going into halftime changes this entire game.
On for the PAT is Aubrey. He's got it. And the Rams add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead.
17.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. So, halftime here out west. Let's send it east to Scott Hansen. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
Our trip around the league starts now, and it kicks off in South Florida. The Dolphins at home to take on the Tennessee Titans. And this is Devon Achane. Spots an opening, capitalizes on it, 15 yards for the touchdown. The Dolphins win their 3rd straight game as they get the victory today. From there, why don't we go to Cleveland? Let's check in on the Browns as they host the Cincinnati Bengals. And this is the Bengals quarterback. He went for over 300 yards along with this, one of his 4 touchdown passes. The Bengals move their mark to 7-1, looking good as they get the win. One more to show you real quick. It's over in Tampa, the Buccaneers taking on the Jets. And this is the Bucs quarterback, one of his 3 touchdown passes on the afternoon. The Buccaneers up their record to 5-2 as they get the victory here. And with that, a look here at the rest of the action in Week 8 around the NFL. Meanwhile, in our game, both teams have been able to move the ball effectively. It might be a question of which defense can make a stand in the second half. As we send you back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Seahawks head coach Mike McDonald there. His guys head back out for their next possession. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 24-yard line.
Skipping Jigba left side. He's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line.
15 yards. And the Seahawks, 1st down.
Off the play fix. He'll look to throw. Look wide. Gets this one complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
It's a pickup of
Ball
6.
spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 4.
45-yard line.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
At the 42-yard line.
Back to throw. It'll be Smith and Jigba bringing it in. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
14 more yards. That's another Seahawks 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 20.
They'll look to throw again. He'll spot Higgins, who makes the grab.
Bailey's pass complete to Jaden Higgins.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
He'll power it, push the pile forward. It's a gain of 2.
At the 20-yard line.
Here's 3rd and 2.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Once again, it's Walker. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Seahawks are able to get it back within a score. The kickoff team is out in the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Rams offense, Jahmyr Gibbs, set to get back on the field.
Here we go.
And he has been a tough guy to contain all season long, as reflected in those numbers that you see there. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
Yellow, 22. Ready.
Unloads downfield, looking for Nakua. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Potentially very big call here.
Still 2nd down.
Ready, ready. 60 reps.
Throwing now from the gun. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line. That is a big gainer for the Rams. 47 yards. First and 10 now from the 36. Right side, complete to Nakua. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. From the 32-yard line now, here's second down and 6. They'll throw out of the gun. He'll take a shot here, back to the end zone. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked up by Terrion Arnold. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
He'll get this out to his running back. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. And it'll bring up second down.
Out of bounds at the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
He'll get this complete to Walker. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
And the Seahawks first down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
He'll look to throw. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
And set.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
It's now second and 19 at the 24-yard line.
This one batted away. Good coverage there.
Intended for
It's
number
incomplete.
89. Incomplete.
Third and long.
It's now third and 19.
A throw right side is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
4-yard line.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you are going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses.
Ready, ready.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Fires left sideline. That is complete. They'll get 19 out of that play. Good for a Rams first down.
19 yards. First down, Los Angeles.
On the ground, this is Gibbs. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
On the run to the right. He's going to tuck it and go. And the Rams are going to have first and goal coming up. He's marked out of bounds at the 2.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Ready.
Here's Gibbs trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
Well, after being stopped for no gain on first down on the ground, Mike, it brings up the question. Second and goal from the 2, what do? I like throwing it. I don't like waiting till third down to air the ball out. So if they want to take a shot at the end zone, I think it's got to be here on second and goal.
Throwing here on third and goal. His throw left side is complete. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. So, pressure kick coming now for Brandon Aubrey. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that could be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
The Seahawks offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. To throw here to begin the drive. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
For a Seahawks first down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
To the air now on 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7. Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. It's 3rd down coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Here we go, Shaq.
It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
2nd and 8 at the Rams' 47-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
That's another Seahawks first down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Tight end going in motion here. This one complete to Washington. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line.
14 more yards. That's another Seahawks first down.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. He's got it at the 7. Here's 2nd and 2.
Number 89. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 7.
Back to the air one more time. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete. Now a 3rd and 2.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll try to run for it. And the Seahawks are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. And he will score. Game on. Touchdown, Seattle. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His 1st NFL touchdown. That's going to wind up incomplete. They tried for 2, and it does not pan out.
I don't mind the play call, but something you have to keep in mind, Mike, is when you decide to pass this close to the goal line, all of the space is the width of the field. There's not a lot of depth to the field. So that's why the timing, the anticipation, the accuracy of the quarterback, it all has to be on point. It wasn't on that last play, and that's why it ultimately failed.
Ready up. Here we go, Shaq.
Now, faking the give, moving to his left. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be out of bounds. But up pat, Mike McDonald, not a huge fan of that last call, and he will throw the challenge flag.
Under review.
At issue, was he able to stay in bounds? The NFL rules, you're looking for either 2 feet or a body part that is not a hand to be down with possession of the ball. No bobbling, the ball not moving around. He has control, so that's what the referee is looking at here. So the challenge is not successful, and that will cost them the first of their 3 timeouts for the half. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
That's interference. Offense.
A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. The defense uses its second timeout here, and don't forget, clock to stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well.
Brings up second down.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And third and final timeout taken by the defense, so the 2-minute warning, the only clock stoppage they have left.
It's now third down.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Reek Woolen. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
Intercepted. The Seahawks take over first and 10 at the 30.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Smith and Jigba there for the catch. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this.
Okay, ready?
It is second and a yard.
Shut up! Shut up!
They'll drop to throw. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. Now, a big third down. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He'll try and get there on the ground. Give him 11 on the scramble. And give them a new set of down.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Throwing now on first and 10. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5. To throw. Good coverage there in the end zone, and is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up third down.
Half the 60! Half the 60!
They'll look to throw. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And the Seahawks are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's going to be caught. They get the 2 points. Man, this could turn out to be important. The lead goes to 3 here in the fourth quarter. This fielded at about the 9. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
Ready, ready!
He'll look to throw. Headed left, buying time. He'll take this one up close to the first down marker. The spot it where the slide begins. That's a pickup of about 9. Second and a yard.
Ready!
They'll throw out of the gun. Off balance throw. It's complete. And they'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. All 3 timeouts left. How much that's going to matter remains to be seen. Here comes first and 10. They'll carry this one inside the 20, into the red zone. Give them 8 on that carry. Now it's second and 1.
Ready?
Gibbs. try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard. The 12's making noise in Seattle before third down. Now a timeout Rams, that's number 2. They stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. They'll throw here on third and short yardage. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
First down, Rams.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's got it at the 3. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
This game has certainly not been for the faint of heart, Mike. I mean, we've been riding the ups and downs the entire time, but what a job by this offense. Game on the line to find a way to score and take the lead with very little time remaining.
Aubrey now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Rams have taken a 4-point advantage.
Seahawks, 34.
Just 1 second, all that remains in the football game as the kick is away. This taken just shy of the goal line. And he is going to be taken down, and that is going to do it. So it's a win for the visiting Rams. They continue to be the hottest team in the NFL here in the first couple of months of the season as they remain unbeaten. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.